Hello, Professor. This is my e-poster. My name is Han Tianyu. Today, I will be explaining my e-poster on the topic when CSR fails ethical lessons from Volkswagen's Dieselgate scandal, 2015. This is a classic case of CSR failure and corporate ethical misconduct. By analyzing this scandal, I hope to show what happens when companies prioritize short-term gains over integrity and responsibility. Let's start with the first section, the CSR ethical issue. In 2015, Volkswagen admitted to installing defeat device cheat software in approximately 11 million diesel works worldwide, including Audi and Porsche models. This software only activated full emissions controls during the prototype testing and turned them off the roads, resulting in NOx emissions up to 35 to 40 times above US legal limits. Despite this, Volkswagen grievously marketed these cars as clean diesel, environmentally friendly and compliant. This was not a technical mistake, but a deliberate, organized dissipation aimed at maintaining performance and sales while evading strict environmental regulations. Next is CSR principles violated. The scandal seriously violated several core CSR and ethical principles, including environmental responsibility and sustainability, transparency and honesty, accountability to stakeholders, ethical leadership and corporate governance, and regulatory compliance and customer protection. Moving on to impact on stakeholders. For the environment, the extra NOx emissions worsen smoke and respiratory health issues. Customers, while misled into buying high-polluting vehicles, faced recalls, lost resort value, and suffered a collapse in trust for green products. Employees worked under intense pressure in an unethical culture, damaging morale. Society and public become more skeptical of corporate environmental claims in general. Shareholders and regulators suffered massive financial losses and a crisis of regulatory trust. Now let's look at impacts on the company. Finally, Volkswagen paid over $30 to $35 billion in fines, criminal penalties, vehicle buybacks, and compensation, the largest consumer redress program in U.S. history. Its stock price dropped sharply by around 46%. Reputationally, Dieselgate became a global symbol of corporate deception and greenwashing. Legally, the company pleaded to criminal charges. Former CEO Martin Winterkorn resigned, and several executives faced charges. Operationally, there were massive global recourse, internal investigations, and a severe loss of legitimacy and stockholder confidence. The most important parts are the ethical lessons learned and corrective actions is point 3 and point 6. This case teaches us several key lessons. First, intense performance pressure without strong ethical grounders leads to systemic misconduct. Second, the tone at the top and the corporate culture are deceived. Third, greenwashing immediately destroys trust more than having no CSR claims at all. Fourth, robust compliance systems, independent oversight, and protected whistle-blowing channels are essential. Fifth, ethics must be embedded in incentives and design making, not just training or slogans. Based on the lessons, companies should take the following corrective actions: reform corporate culture to prioritize long-term integrity over short-term sales targets, implement independent third-party audits and transparent environmental reporting, redesign incentive structures so executive pay is linked to its ethical and sustainability performance, strengthen whistleblower protection, and build a genuine speak-up culture. Generally, accelerate the transition to zero emission hikes and rebuild trust through consistent ethical behavior, and ensure personal accountability at the leadership level with ongoing ethics training that has real consequences. Okay, in conclusion, the Volkswagen Dieselgate scandal reminds us that CSR cannot be just nice reports and marketing. It must be grounded in real corporate culture, effective governance, and a genuine commitment to integrity. Otherwise, even the best sounding performance become dangerous greenwashing. As future business professionals, we must remember when short-term interests conflict with ethical responsibility. Choosing integrity is the only truly sustainable path to success. Thank you for the watching. My references are listed at the bottom of the poster. Thank you.